Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here and don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. Well Sagittarius, I'm here today to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of July 26th through August 1st. Now, before I get into your reading, please remember these are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Also, Sagittarius, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message here, feel free to check out your moon and or your rising or Venus signs. You may find your message there. And if at that point you still don't find your message, we do have two options. One option being you can come back next week. I'll have a whole new set of messages then, and it might be your message. Or you can feel free to check out any of the beautiful readers out there on YouTube. I do support them all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into your energy reading. Now, if you've been here before, you'll notice that I've kind of switched things up a little bit, so we'll just go along as we go. But first and foremost, we are going to still be tapping into your overall energy using the Oracle cards. So I will go ahead and tap into Spirit and tap into your energy, and I will see what comes out for you for the week of July 26th to August 1st, okay? So let me go ahead and tap into that energy, and let's get started. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of July 26th through August 1st. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know, and what is their overall energy? What message do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of July 26th through August 1st. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Okay, woo! Got quite a few out there, okay, but we're going to go ahead and say this is probably the most important one because this is the one that flew out first. So what do we have here? Let's see. So we have action. All right, Sagittarius, so there's something in your life that you need to take action towards. There's something that you need to create that propulsion forward to bring something into your life. Now, we do have patience, but during this process, you need to be patient with the situation. Be patient with whatever it is. If this is a love connection, be patient with the other person or be patient with yourself. We also have release. There's also something that needs to be released before this action can be had. Now, might be where you need to have patience with yourself because maybe this is something old and something deep-seated that needs to be released before you can start moving forward towards something new. Now, Spirit also wants you to be diligent. Do not give up. Don't falter. Don't turn around and don't go away from what it is you want. Continue on this forward path because it's going to be something that's going to bring you into a time of quite a lot of abundance and quite a lot of purification. But right now, you are releasing old limiting belief systems. You're releasing old blocks so that you can be purified. But you need to be diligent. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. And be patient with yourself during this process so that you can create action towards something in your life, okay? But now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to release the supporting cards. And we're going to keep this main card here. And we're going to go ahead and read what the book says about this action card to get a little more further insight into what it is Spirit's talking about, okay? So give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, action. Storm clouds gathering. Have you ever been outdoors just before a storm? You feel energized and alive, and maybe even a little high as if your body is being fed energy and vitality from the storm. The energy in the atmosphere is building, literally, and your body can feel it. Storms are necessary to replenish and refresh the land. They can feel disruptive and dangerous, and can cause damage, but without storms, the planet wouldn't be renewed and replenished. When you understand the deeper energy of storms and can embrace that energy within your body and your life, then you are always poised to take action when it's called for. Now, what Spirit wants you to know is that a shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear. Do it anyways. When big change is on the horizon, it's time to take action. Of course, there are times to deliberate and carefully consider your next step. That goes back to that patience card. But not now. Now is a time to take immediate action. That's that diligence card. That's not giving up, but keep moving forward. It says, look forward with a calm, steely gaze, then calm, steely gaze, then forge ahead with clarity, determination, power, and grace. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. Even if you're not 100% certain of your decision, right now it's better to make any choice than none at all. Yeah, so you need to release the fear. You need to release the fear of moving forward. Be patient with yourself, but at the same time, create that action and be deliberate about it and be diligent about that action because there's a purification happening here. There is a change on the horizon and things are shifting at this time for you, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. And normally I would pull two cards, okay? I would get right into your tarot party reading. And normally I would pull an energy to help keep you grounded and an energy to help you be more open. But Spirit has shifted that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to be pulling you two chakra cards to see what chakras are being kind of highlighted at this time for you. So give me one moment while I go ahead and tap into that energy and see what two chakras are being highlighted for you for the week of July 26th through August 1st. All right, Spirit, what chakras are being highlighted for Sagittarius? What chakras are being highlighted for Sagittarius at this time? Okay, there's one. What other chakra is being highlighted for Sagittarius at this time? There we go. All right, so here's your 2 chakras. So what we have is we have the heart chakra. Yes, so this has to do with some sort of matter of the heart. Something about what it is you love. Your expression, your emotional connections, your relationships. There's something about being open to giving and receiving love. And that's why this chakra is being kind of highlighted at this time. Now, the second chakra to come out is the base chakra. So this is about your support, your safety, and your connection. So I feel like what's being trying to said here is that this action you take is an action that you need to take towards a relationship or towards a connection you have or towards a union you have with somebody. Because this connection is going to bring you a lot of support. It's going to bring you a strong connection and a lot of abundance. And you need to kind of trust in the process of the situation. So definitely you need to take action towards matters of the heart this week, okay? Because they're going to bring a lot of strong foundations in for you and a lot of new beginnings. A lot of new beginnings and a lot of structure that you've been asking for, that you've been wanting, but you need to trust in the process and be diligent about what it is you're moving towards, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward into the tarot portion of your reading, okay? Now, I am using the Psychic Tarot by Holland, so it's a little bit not of a traditional tarot, but I'll explain it as we go along, okay? So with the tarot, we're going to look at, so we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week. We're going to look at what negative energies could be coming your way, because you know, Sagittarius, we do live in a world of polarity, so we kind of have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really understand how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the different energies coming our way. Now, we will also look at how to best invite in those positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week and the negative energies coming in for you for the week. All right, Spirit, what positive energies are coming in and what negative energies are coming in for Sagittarius? All right. All right, Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? What are the positive energies coming in? Ooh, a lot of abundance. A lot of abundance, definitely. And then what are the negative energies or negative challenges coming towards Sagittarius? Ooh, we do have 2. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take the first one that flew out, so we'll put this one back on the bottom of the deck. So we do have an emotional loss. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into both of these cards here. And we do have a lot of green energy here. So this definitely has to do with matters of the heart. This definitely has to do with your heart chakra, and I think that's why that is being highlighted this for you this week. And then if you look at this, we do have a little bit of that red. A little bit of that red coming out from that base chakra, okay? But let's go ahead and get into each one of these cards. So as far as the positive energies coming in for you the week, we do have the fertility card, which in the traditional tarot would be like the Empress. So there is some sort of abundance coming in for you this week. There's some sort of strong connection that makes you feel really good. It really supports you. It makes you almost like feel a sense of like uplifting energy here. I'm getting like this uplifting energy where this person or this situation is able to really bring you back into a place of happiness, really kind of level out your emotions, and they kind of understand you and really resonate with who you are. Now, it doesn't have to be a person. Like I said, it can be a situation. I know I keep saying who or they, but you know, it could be a job situation. It could be something you're doing this week or something that brings you happiness. But there's a lot of abundance here for you. And there's a lot of creating of growth and creative energies, and there's a lot of new achievements here for you this week, okay, Sagittarius? Now, as far as the negative energies or challenges coming in, there's some sort of emotional loss. So I feel like some of you definitely, with the matters of the heart, you're not being really able to take action towards something or somebody because you're still holding on to some old pain. You're still holding on to maybe an old relationship or an old situation that kind of, you really put a lot of your faith in. You put a lot of your trust into that situation, and it held you for a long time, and then when that thing hurts you, you closed yourself off. You really locked yourself away from really opening yourself up to the possibilities of something new, whether it be a relationship, a friend, a family situation, job, whatever it is. You really closed yourself off. You put like a hard, I'm getting the sense of like a hard barrier around your heart. okay? You put a hard barrier around your heart, and you didn't really allow yourself to really open up. Now, I can see here, as this is the Nautilus, many times, somebody or something has tried to enter into this area of your life, but because of all those different walls you put up, they weren't able to get there. So at this time, for you to kind of move forward into something new, you need to unlock those walls yourself and release the burdens you've held from the past. Okay, so definitely watch out for those energies. But now we're going to go ahead, we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at how to best invite the positive energies in. I'm going to shuffle the other way. Also, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. Yeah, that's better. All right, so Spirit, how can my Sagittarius best invite in those positive energies of abundance and fertility? Okay. Ooh, 2 cards flew out. Let's see. Let's go and take a look at those first, because they might be both cards here. Yes, okay, so they are. So, okay, we did get both spots here. So we did get your how to best invite in the positive energies, and we also got how the negative energies could affect you, okay? So we have here, as far as how to best invite those positive energies, we do have 8 of power, and the 8 in the traditional tarot is the strength card, okay? So this is about, you could be connecting with a Leo. It's a possibility you could be connecting with Leo, and you could have strong Leo in your chart. But what I see here is that you need to have the strength and the courage. You need to have the courage to move towards something that really gives you happiness, that brings you that stability that you want. And definitely that's where this action card comes in. You need to know that you have everything within you. You have everything within you to move towards something, to create action towards some sort of abundance, okay? Also, this is a card of patience. So where we are going back out to that supporting oracle card of patience, you need to trust in the process and go along with the flow of this situation, because there's something definitely coming in here for you. Definitely some sort of relationship or just some sort of situation that really uplifts you. And obviously, I feel like it brings you a lot of happiness, but for some reason, I feel like you hide this happiness. You hide the happiness that this brings, because you're hiding behind this discontent and this emotional loss, okay? And it's like, you want this, you strive for this, but it's almost like you get on the brink of it and you kind of back away. You back away a little bit and you don't really allow the situation to come in. But Spirit's saying now is not the time to do that anymore. Now is the time to create that action. Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you, yeah, we have that discontent and boredom. Because there's so many walls around your heart space, because there's so many walls about how you find support and where you find support. I almost feel like you only look to yourself for support. You don't really allow other people to support you. You don't allow other people to kind of lift you up. You would rather do it on your own. And because of that, you're really discontent with life. You don't feel like you really go anywhere. You really get anywhere. Now, I'm not saying that you're unhappy or that things aren't working out for you, but there's this sense of like, internally feeling a little sadness and a little unhappiness with how life's going. Also, you could be coming from a place of a little bit of boredom, feeling like you're not really doing anything, you're getting out there, but that's because you put up your own walls. You put up your own walls away from having fun because you don't want to get hurt. Do you see what I'm saying, Sagittarius? You're really guarding yourself from getting hurt, and what's happening here is it's causing this non-action or this stagnancy in your life, because these here are your cups, okay? So we have that 4 of cups, and that's about boredom. That's about missed opportunities. But what I see here is that you need to reevaluate. You need to reevaluate this area of your life, because of this 5 of cups, you're really focused on the negative. You haven't been able to move away from something that really hurts you. And now's the time to take that action, because there's some new sort of connection or something here around you. This could be an old connection too, because we have the tree of life around her hair. So this is something that's already been like planted before, and it's kind of gained roots as it's gone along. There's something here that really supports you, but you haven't let it fully in because you're still holding on to past pain, past resentment, and you haven't been really moved on forward away from something, because I think maybe for some of you don't have the closure you need here, because this person is looking away from a happy life. This person is looking away from happiness and sunshine. So it's almost like they haven't been able to deal with this darkness here to be able to turn and look towards this light. So there may be a feeling of lack of closure here, possibly. Yeah, but definitely watch out for these energies, okay? But we're going to go ahead and move forward, all right? We're going to go ahead and move forward. And now we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies of this fertility and this power. And we're going to look at how to best overcome this discontent, boredom, and emotional loss. All right, Spirits, how can my Saggies benefit from the positive energies? How can my Sagittarius benefit from the positive energies coming in for them for the week of July 26th through August 1st? How can they benefit from the positive energies? Okay. Ooh, yes, we have stand your ground. Okay, beautiful card. And how might they best overcome the negative challenges? How might they best overcome the negative challenges? Okay. Okay, so we did get a card in reverse. Now, normally I don't do reversals, but Spirit's telling me to go ahead and take this card in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and take it in reverse how it stands. All right, but let's go ahead and see what we have for both cards here. Okay, so as far as the benefit of the positive energies, we do have stand your ground. Yes, you need to stand up. You need to stand up, voice what you want, voice your truth, and move towards abundance in your life. Take that action and use all the power within yourself to really stand up. I feel like what's happening here for you is you're breaking away. You're breaking away from old limiting belief systems. You're breaking away from old blocks, and you are really persevering through any of your challenges in your life. You're like, you know what? I'm no longer going to allow this emotional hurt, this emotional pain, and this discontent with the lack of closure to really run me, to run my life, to kind of rule how it is I look at things and stop me from, allowing new energies to come in. I see that you're really making a choice. You're making a choice to invest your time in yourself and in a new connection, and that's bringing the action that you need right now, and that's bringing the abundance necessary for you to move forward on your path at this time. Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, yeah, so we have suffering silence in reverse. So that's like the 9 of Wands in reverse. So for me, I feel like you're definitely needing to break away from anxiety, break away from fear. There could have been a sense of depression here, but that's because you were holding on to something old. So you need to make that decision to break away from that. You need to make that decision to really release that, to complete a cycle so that a new cycle can begin, a new cycle of abundance and a new cycle of love and power. You need to tell yourself, you know what? No longer am I, as a Sagittarius, going to sit here and hold myself back from the abundance and the possibilities and the opportunities for myself. I'm going to open myself up, and I'm no longer going to suffer in silence. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to be diligent. I'm going to be patient with myself at the same time, but I'm going to release it. I need to speak it to release it. And that's what I'm hearing. That's like the main message here for you is Spirit is saying you need to speak it to release it. So whatever you've been holding inside, it is time for you to open up your mouth, use your throat chakra, and really let it out. Let it out. Let out the pain, let out the grief, let out the sadness, let out the old connections, let out anything that you've had lack of closure in. Speak it to release it. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward and we're going to pull you one more tarot card. And this is going to be the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative. Give me 1 second because I do want to write down that speak it to release it. 1 second, Sagittarius. Speak it to release it. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get your overall impact. All right, so Spirit, what is the overall impact and energy, positive and negative for Sagittarius? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. So we have the 6 of Cups in the traditional tarot, and we have the 9 of Cups. So there's a wish being granted. There's a lot of happiness here. And it's because you're releasing old anger about love, old anger about connections, and you know what you're saying? You're looking back at the good things now. You're no longer holding on to the negative. You're shifting your perception into the positive, and you're starting to remember what good love felt like. And that's because there's a strong connection here for you, especially with this base chakra and this heart chakra coming out in this action card. There is some sort of connection here, whether it be friend, family member, job, whatever it is. Whatever it is. It can even be an animal, okay? Whatever the connection is, it is starting to remind you of what good love feels like. It is starting to remind you of what good connections feel like, what strong connections feel like, what stable connections feel like. And it's because it's coming in because this is something you've been asking for. This is something you have been asking for, and Spirit is finally granting your wish and saying, you deserve this. You deserve this, Sagittarius. So take that action towards releasing the emotional and move towards something more abundant, okay? So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pull you 3 advice cards from the Divine Directions by Jade-Sky to kind of get you some extra drops of wisdom and advice for your week. So give me 1 moment while I tap in. All right, Spirit, what messages of wisdom and guidance and advice do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 26th through August 1st. What messages of advice and guidance do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. There we go. Oh my gosh, what flipping beautiful cards. Okay, so your first advice card is your past loved ones are never far from you. Notice the signs they send you, and the message is signs. So yes, there's a lot of signs and synchronicities around you trying to point you in the right direction. So you need to open your eyes, Sagittarius, and see them for what they are. Definitely for some of you, some past loved one or whatever it may be, just someone who's passed on is coming through to help you to feel more secure so that you can move towards a new energy and towards a new connection. Now, your second card to come out is flow. You need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Don't be so rigid about things, especially when it comes to new opportunities and new connections. Kind of just go with the flow. Allow it to flow how the universe wants it to flow, and allow it to unfold with divine timing and divine intervention. But continue to take that action towards whatever the situation is. But when you feel like you want to step back, that's when you need to release and step into the flow again. Get out of your own way, okay, Sagittarius? Now, your last card to come out is abundance. Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. So we have abundance 2 times now. We have this 3, which is the Empress card, which is all about abundance. And now we have abundance. So there is something definitely coming in strong for you this week that is going to make you really happy, okay, Sagittarius? So welcome it with open arms. All right, Sagittarius. Well, that is your reading for this week. I hope it resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, if you're new to my channel, please like, click, subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. And also, go ahead and click that bell and hit all if you want to be notified to my future content. Well, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel Wild Oracle, saying thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being with me in this space. Thank you for connecting with me. And thank you for being open to the message from Spirit. I hope you were able to take something from this reading to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.